These are live spoilers. February 25th. Stephanie's disappearance shocks Salem. EJ's dark ambition returns. Let's talk about a wild week in Days of Our Lives. Because honestly, things in Salem just hit another level of chaos. Stephanie is missing again. EJ's plotting, Holly's acting weird, and Felix playing saint while Gabby's guilt is eating her alive. I mean, can anyone in Salem go 1 week without a meltdown? So let's break down everything we know about the February 25th episode and, more importantly, what it could mean for the months to come. Where on earth is Stephanie? Who is Stephanie Johnson? This woman cannot catch a break. After being stalked, drugged, manipulated by Alex, and now kidnapped. I have to say, it's giving déjà vu. Remember back in 2010s when Melanie Layton was kidnapped and locked in a creepy mansion basement by those international criminals? That same jet-setting chaos is back. Rafe and Kat, who's quickly becoming Salem's wildcard newcomer, are now on an international manhunt, but here's the twist. The #1 suspect is Jeremy Horton. Yay, Horton. Can you believe it? From a family of angels to a possible abductor, this could shake the town's oldest dynasty. Now, I know many fans are asking, why Stephanie? Why now? Personally, I think this is connected to more than just romance drama. Rafe said it's an international issue. That line alone screams bigger conspiracy. Could this connect back to these or some leftover DiMera business from Stefano's Empire days? Think about it, Stefano had loyalists worldwide. If someone is targeting a Johnson, it might be revenge. Stefano's people have always gone after the Brady Kyriakis clan. And if you've been watching long enough, you know Stephanie's mom Kayla has crossed paths with Stefano's henchmen more times than she can count. So yeah, this kidnapping isn't random. It's personal. It's history catching up again. EJ Dimmer's next move, a legacy reborn. And while the town's panicking over Stephanie, Salem's resident mastermind EJ DiMera is cooking up something dark. Surprise, surprise. EJ's biggest problem lately, living in Stefano's shadow. Fans love to say no one can replace the Phoenix, but EJ's sure as hell trying. And here's the thing, he knows he needs his own version of the loyal crew. Back in Stefano's day, you had Rolf, Bart, and a dozen double agents. EJ wants that power structure again. So when he has Liam as his new enforcer, that's not just casting muscle. That's a statement. EJ wants fear. He wants control. But here's where I think he's making a mistake, and it's classic DiMera arrogance. He thinks loyalty can be bought or built overnight. But Stefano inspired loyalty through terror and charisma. EJ? Sometimes, he just looks desperate. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a powerful EJ plot. He's sophisticated, sharp. But let's be real, he's becoming too predictable. He pushes too hard, too fast. Remember his feud with Ava? It blew up in his face and cost multiple lives. This new DiMera 2.0 plan could very well do the same. And the mention of characters like Rita, Mark, and, of course, Dr. Rolf sets off all kinds of alarms. Because if Rolf's back in circulation, resurrections are never far behind. You know what I'm saying. Could this tie into Stefan's rumored return again? Or, even crazier, could EJ be planning to resurrect someone to prove he's the new patriarch? Don't tell me it's not possible. This is Days of Our Lives. Death means absolutely nothing here. Holly's meltdown and the pills that changed everything. Okay, moving on to a smaller subplot that could actually explode later. Holly. Something's seriously off with this girl. Sophia switched her vitamins with antipsychotics because, apparently, they look the same. Sure, Jan. That excuse is as flimsy as Salem arrest warrants. But here's what's interesting. Holly lashing out at Ari isn't just teen drama. This is foreshadowing. When Salem writers start making a teenager unstable, something big is coming, a crash, a secret, maybe a crime. Fans online are already buzzing. Some think this will lead to a mental health storyline. Others believe it's part of a larger revenge arc involving Nicole, EJ, and even Tate. Personally, I think Holly's about to become a DiMera-level wildcard. Remember when Sammy first spiraled into chaos in the 90s? Sweet girl, bad decisions, boom, legacy villainous is born. Holly might be heading down that same road. Philip and Gabby love lies and ghosts from the past. Now let's talk Philip and Gabby. Oh boy. Every time Gabby opens her mouth about moving on, you can practically hear Stefan's ghost whispering in the background. Felix trying his best, Bless his heart, supportive boyfriend, gentleman act, and all that. But Gabby, she's not fooling anyone. Let's rewind for a sec. This woman has history. She's faked deaths, gone to prison, and played corporate chess better than half the DiMeras. So when she says she's done with Stefan, I don't buy it. Neither should Philip. And that phrase "Philip doesn't know what Gabby has done," that's the soap version of a ticking bomb. In classic Days fashion, secrets never stay buried. It's only a matter of time before Philip finds out. And when he does, this could reignite one of the greatest triangle setups since Chloe Philip Brady in the early 2000s. My theory: Gabby's guilt and her unresolved love for Stefan will drive her right back into another crisis. And if Stefan isn't really dead, you know how this show works. Then we're heading straight for another resurrection-fueled showdown. Leo and Dimitri, it's complicated, doesn't even begin to cover it. Okay, this one breaks my heart a little. Leo's trying to convince everyone, including himself, that he's helping Dimitri purely out of friendship. Please, this is Leo Stark. Nothing he does is ever purely selfless. Their dynamic right now reminds me so much of earlier soap duels like Will and Sunny's early days, where love and lies mixed until everything blew up in dramatic fashion. But here's the key difference: Leo's heart might be real this time. If Dimitri gets wrongly imprisoned or goes missing, you just know Leo will spiral. He's the kind of character who can shift from comic relief to heartbreak in one episode. And honestly, that's what makes him one of the best written characters on the canvas right now. He's messy, complicated, and real, something we desperately need in a show full of polished schemers. Big picture predictions: the Salem chessboard. So, let's look at the big picture. Here's my theory. Stephanie's kidnapping ties back to international remnants of the DiMera Empire, possibly even a new generation of Stefano loyalists. AJ's new empire plan blows up in his face when he realizes he's recreating Stefano's mistakes, not his legacy. Holly's meltdown triggers a much larger family crisis for Nicole and EJ. Gabby's secret puts Philip in danger just as Stefan possibly returns, creating a major love triangle crisis. Leo and Dimitri. Well, buckle up. Their story's just getting started, and it's got forbidden love tragedy written all over it. And with all of these pieces moving, the show feels like it's building toward one massive spring cliffhanger. Something huge is coming, maybe another presumed death, or an explosion that ties all the threads together. Because remember, whenever Rolf's around, things boom. You've got to hand it to Days of Our Lives. Just when you think you've seen it all, they pull you back in with something insane: kidnappings, secret drugs, dead lovers, power-hungry DiMeras. It's ridiculous. It's dramatic. It's perfect. So what do you all think? Is Stephanie's kidnapping really about her, or is she just collateral damage in a war between the DiMeras and the ISA letters? And how long before EJ realizes he's becoming the very thing his father was, and more terrifyingly, not even half as good at it? Let me know in the comments. I'll be replying to your wildest theories. And don't forget to subscribe, because, trust me, the madness in Salem is only just heating up.